everybody, welcome to the Homestead. What we're going to do today is build a grow bed for Papalo. If you don't know what Papalo is, don't feel bad because a month ago I didn't know either. What I learned about Papalo, though, makes me definitely want to grow some of it, and I want to make its own container so that I can have a good amount of it. Papalo, if you don't know, is a cilantro substitute. Now, last year, and actually in years past in other places where I've lived, I have tried to grow cilantro, and I've just not had very good success with the whole ordeal. And I wanted to just go ahead and try it again and see what I could do last year, and it bolted very fast. It didn't get a lot of production out of it, and so I found out about a month ago about the cilantro substitute called the Papalo plant. And the Papalo grows very vigorously. It grows about 5 foot tall and produces a lot of leaves that taste very similar to cilantro. And it's very popular in Mexico and in the Southwest, and also in Central and South America. It's used a lot in many Mexican dishes, including salsas. It's has a very close, similar taste to cilantro, and it produces just a whole bunch of it when it grows. Like I said, it grows about 5 foot tall. It produces an enormous amount of leaves. And so what I wanted to do today is build a rock grow bed to grow this Papalo plant, or a number of these Papalo plants, so that we can use them throughout the summer. During the summertime, it's just very hard to get cilantro to grow. You have to plant a lot of it. It only grows so high, and it usually bolts very fast. A lot of cilantro plants today, they advertise them as slow bolt cilantro, so that you can get the most out of your plant. But really the reality is, and I've tried to grow a lot of different varieties of cilantro, is that it's just really hard to get a lot out of that plant unless you have just the perfect conditions for it. And so instead, we're going to try to do the Papalo plant. And so I'm hopefully, maybe you've never heard about the Papalo plant. You can get it on eBay. I got some of my seeds on eBay just last week. They arrived. And today I'm going to go ahead and build a grow bed, a stone grow bed, for this Papalo plant, so that we can grow it here and use it for a number of our dishes. We love Mexican food and spicy foods and foods with just a lot of flavor. And I think this Papalo plant is going to fit the bill in a number of ways. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take out what you see here. What you see here is basically some rocks that we had lined up alongside the greenhouse. I'm going to remove these rocks. I'm going to go ahead and get a bunch more rocks, and then we're going to build out and stack a grow bed just with these rocks and with other rocks that we're going to gather, and build a grow bed here for the Papalo plant. And so stick around. Okay, so you can see what I've done here is I've basically dug out some of these rocks from alongside the greenhouse. I dug up a bunch of the grass that was there growing alongside it, and I put down newspaper and the straw to help keep the weeds from coming up. Now this straw is seedless straw. It's from wheat field somewhere probably up north, and they say there's no seed in this thing. Now there's always probably a little bit of seed, but it's definitely better than using hay. I wouldn't use hay when it comes to your garden. We did that one time, and that was not good in one part of the garden last year because the hay had way too many grass seeds in it, Bermuda and stuff like that. So try to find straw if you're going to do something like this, or you can just probably put that newspaper down and cover it with sawdust or saw chips, wood chips, or just dirt. But I'm going to go ahead and use the straw. And now we're going to go ahead and line the rocks up. Okay, so, you know, when you live in the Ozarks, there's one thing sure shooting, and that's if you keep moving rocks, you're always going to stay in shape. So that's kind of like what it is today. I'm pretty tired moving all these rocks and going to get them and loading the wheelbarrow for them and bringing them down here. But makes a nice little grow bed. And so I think I should be able to grow, you know, 3 or 4 good Papalo plants inside of this grow bed. We're going to fill it with dirt, and I'm going to put some manures in with it to give it some fertilization, give some good growing compost to it, you know, and over the years I'll continue to add wood chips and things like that so that you're continually adding nutrients to the soil that'll be in here. And hopefully year after year I'm going to have Papalo, which is an excellent substitute, so they say, for cilantro. I don't know that yet. I'm just going by what you read online. There's a lot of information about using Papalo to cook with and enjoy foods with and add a great flavor to your food. So I'm going just by what I've heard online. I don't know. We're going to give it a go and see what happens. But if you're interested in Papalo and if you like cilantro and you've been frustrated like me at growing it in the past because it bolts so soon in the hot summer weather, you don't have that nice cilantro flavor to add to your salsas and your guacamoles and things like that, go ahead and give Papalo a look up and see what you think. You can find the seeds easily on eBay. That's where I got mine. And I'm going to put these in here and grow them, and we'll do a second video once the Papalo plants have come to some size and we're beginning to harvest these, and I'll show you all about it and give you an update on how it's growing and how it's working out. So there's my grow bed. I'm probably going to make a number of these around the homestead this year for different types of herbs and things like that. So we'll keep you updated on all of that. But I think it turned out pretty well. All right, we'll leave it at that. See you next time on the homestead. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button below the video. It really makes creating these videos worthwhile. If you want to make sure to never miss a new video, be sure to click the subscribe button. Now you can get your homesteading questions answered. Visit us at our contact page on anamericanhomestead.com and send us your questions. Maybe we'll pick your question for a future video or article on our website.